台湾問題はイコールね、日本問題と言われているんですね。これというのはね、台湾が中国に取られたら、次は、沖縄は危ない。この問題についてですね、この考えについてね、ミスター・ドルウォークさん、これはどういうふうにね、思いますか？
Well, at the present moment, the Chinese have certain territorial claims. They're saying that Taiwan is China. They say Senkaku is China. This is official claim from the government. Then there is the quiet claim. The English word is dormant. Dormant means sleeping claim. Once they're strong enough, they have more claims. The number one claim is for Russia Maritime Province, Primorsky, Vladivostok. That is the number one claim. This is the Treaty of Aigun, 1858, which the Russians took. The Beijing Convention, 1860. The Chinese say this is our territory, Vladivostok. So why do I mention this? Because the moment the Chinese take Taiwan, next day, Russia is our ally against China. The Chinese take Taiwan, the next day, Japan goes on full military mobilization with military service and everything else. In other words, you cannot say they take Taiwan, then they want Okinawa, then they want Los Angeles. No. The moment they take Taiwan, it means America is defeated, like America was defeated in December 1941. Japan took Philippines and captured the American soldiers. General Douglas MacArthur escaped in a motorboat. From that moment on, the American changed completely from soft country to hard country. So we don't get to this point. That is, you are asking me, okay, I'm in Tokyo, and I'm now invading Kyoto, and then what will I invade next? No, if I'm invading Kyoto, everything changed. So the United States will absolutely punish very heavily the Chinese if they do anything like that. The Chinese know it. That is why the Chinese policy is to get Taiwan to surrender. To surrender. What they want is Taiwan surrender. They want the Taiwanese to raise their hands. Then they enter Taiwan. And they raise their hands by making them afraid. And that is what the Taiwanese have to deal with. First, you make afraid. Then they surrender. Then they take Taiwan. They cannot do it otherwise, because if they take Taiwan by force, even if the Americans don't do anything at all, right away, Japan changes. Within 12 months, 14, 16 months, maybe 2 years, there is Japanese nuclear weapon. Will it take 2 years? Maybe 2.5 years. So the Chinese can only take Taiwan if Taiwan surrenders. And that is why the Taiwanese should have serious policy, which they don't.
台湾の皆さんね、一言、言っていただけますか？
I can say that Taiwan with 22 million people is a country that could cheaply, very cheaply, set up a national defense by copying what other rich, advanced countries are doing to protect themselves. The Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, Israel, these are all rich people, and they are defending themselves without any ally. Sweden has no ally. Finland, on the border of Russia, has no ally. Finnish people do not want allies. The Finnish people want to fight to defend themselves. So Taiwanese people are very lucky. First, they have an island. They're an island. They're not like Finland, right next to Russia. They are rich, and they have 20 plus million people, which means that if the young people in Taiwan have 3-4 months of military training, there can be about 2, 3, even 4 million Taiwanese waiting for Chinese to come. And the Chinese army is 1 million. So they can actually defeat them. Taiwan can easily defeat China because Taiwan is an island. And it has money, and it has 20 million people. The Israelis would love if they were island. And if they had so many people, 20 plus million people, okay? The Finnish have less than, 6 million. So the Taiwanese people should accept that they could be very strong, very quickly, and very cheaply. You don't have to buy expensive warships because they will not last more than 1 day or 2 days. Don't have to buy expensive airplanes. What you have to buy is modern weapons, which is small missiles, small rockets, personal weapons for national defense. And there's no reason why anybody in Taiwan should be afraid of Chinese invasion. No reason at all, if they defend themselves. Also, I would tell the Taiwanese people, please do not rely on other people to defend Taiwan if Taiwanese men are at home playing video games. This will not happen. So, it's a question of will. It's a question of wanting to do it. That's all it is. Of course, it's true that the current generals and admirals have to go because they are old school, and no young person in Taiwan wants to do what these people say to them. They're not serious at all. And we must be realistic about it.